Yo, welcome back to the channel. We are going to review the Panthers and Lightning game. It wrapped up a little bit ago. It's intermission right now between the Rangers and the Capitals game, and that game has been pretty interesting so far. But we're going to jump into this game a little bit here and talk about basically what. All right. Again, if you haven't watched the game, this game to me has lived up to expectations. It's only game one. Very good series, very good start to the series. Obviously, the Panthers took down the Lightning 3-2. Even though the score, it's a little bit tight. I mean, the score does reflect how the game went. The Lightning actually scored one late. I think they only had like 8 seconds left, and Stamkos ripped it top corner after the Lightning had pulled a goalie. But this game, like I said, it lived up to expectations. Again, for me, this is the big brother, little brother complex that I think these two teams have going on right now. And it looks like a little brother is coming to play. So Sam Reinhart continuing his goal scoring, which is, to me, it's still really crazy to think that how many goals the guy had at the end of the year. But he started it off early in the game or late in the game. Beautiful tip in goal. Wish I could show you the highlights, but I get flagged for it. But I'll let you guys go and take a look at it. But it was very, very evident from the start that the Panthers were ready to play. The Panthers have basically played their game from the start. They continued on from last year. They brought the intensity right out of the gate. The fans brought the intensity right out of the gate. The Lightning, I feel like they were ready, but like it just took them like a couple shifts just to kind of get their feet wet, and then again to match the intensity that was coming. Very good game. Very I would say very evenly matched right at puck drop. Goaltending was spectacular. Bobrovsky made some huge saves late in the game to keep the game at that point. It was still 2-1. Stamkos had a great chance to basically tie the game late, but he came with a huge save. I'll let you guys can go ahead and find that highlight. Very, very good games, goaltending in this one. I didn't expect anything less. We knew with these two goalies, basically two Vezina winning goalies going back head to head, two star-filled lineups, very evenly matched. Again, this is my main watch. The only thing that sucks about this whole thing, we need to talk to someone at the NHL. Whoever is scheduling these games for the West Coast, I hate it. It was a 9:30 start for me, AM, and I know it's 12:30 over there on your guys' side on the East Coast, but that was horrible. I was up editing last night, so waking up and then going straight to games and taking notes. I still had boogers in my eye. I barely even had coffee. Very early start. That's the only complaint I have about the game. This game, like I said, it's a big brother, little brother complex that I feel like this is a really true representation of, and it shows right here in the hits. 55-54. That's more than yesterday's Leafs and Bruins game. Very chippy, very big hits in this game. Again, this is more of what I expected to see. The one thing that kind of shocks me is the penalty minutes. Florida was 1 for 3, and Tampa Bay was 1 for 2. I thought there would be more chippiness and more. I mean, there was plenty of chippiness, but I thought there'd be more penalties. The referees did a good job at maintaining the game. Again, it's the first game. You don't want to basically blow it in your home arena, so I can understand the hesitation to get into scrums and basically be, again, the rat that the Florida Panthers are. So I get how the restraint was there. But again, I think the referees did a really good job of maintaining the game and not letting it out of hand too quick. Again, game one, both teams put their cards on the table. It looks like this is going to be, for me, this is the best matchup right now in the East Coast. There's still some more games to be played later today, but as far as East Coast wraps up today with the game currently it's on right now. So after seeing all the East Coast games, all the East Coast matchups, this one has been and will be my main watch until the Leafs decide to wake up. But one of the big things that I noticed in this game for sure, and you'll see it right here, is the takeaways. I feel like Tampa they were in the middle was being clogged up a lot by Florida. So hence that's why we see a lot of takeaways in this game. Tampa needs to figure out their entry a little bit better when they're playing these guys. I think there's going to be some adjustments that are definitely going to be made as far as entries go, but that really stood out. That was really evident to me watching this game. At the middle was just clogged up a lot for Tampa and their entries. Florida really didn't have any issues getting into the zone, pretty much at all. Again, they're playing a really high-skilled set team, so once they got in, it was, they did have to find their perfect setups and capitalize on those. The Reinhart goal was a beautiful tip in. He wasn't really facing the play all that much. From the angle that I saw, it looks like he wasn't really facing it all that well. Regardless, he got it. It went low glove on Vasilevsky, and basically, they were up 1-0. The goal that is really evident was Carter Verhaeghe's goal. That was a power play goal. I can't show you, or I could, but I don't want to get flagged on it. But here is basically what this goal is. Power play, again, early in the third. Look at all of Tampa Bay's players. No one is looking at him. He's right here. Everyone is focused on the puck. Granted, I get it's, they're trying to read the play and see where this is going, but Verhaeghe started this play. Let's see. Let's see if I can go back a little bit here. Yeah, so he started at the point, right? Look at all the players. Don't play. Everyone is still focused on the puck. We still got some people. The back doorman right back down here. I don't know. I think that might be Kachuk. But yeah, look, watch him as this goes. Look at all the players. No one picks him up at all. You're in the Stanley Cup playoffs, and it's 1-1 at this point. I can't see behind the freaking scoreboard, but it's 1-1. It's late in the game. You're on the road. You need to be focusing on these plays right here. Backdoor play. Look at it. Granted, this is a beautiful play from the Panthers, but Tampa needs to do a better job at this. Look at that. No one picks him up. I can't believe, not a bump, nothing. All the way from the point. Just forget him. Let him go all the way down here. Easy goal. Beautiful goal. Like I said, this was where it became 2-1 for the latest time, or for the longest time in the third period. Tampa eventually pulled their goalie. They got an empty net goal. Florida did. And that's when Tampa made their little late push. Like I said, Stamkos had a really good opportunity to tie it. And then after they scored the third goal, that's when Tampa did score it, and Stamkos eventually brought it 2-3. Very good game. Super excited. Super excited about this series. I really can't wait for game 2. They play on Tuesday. I don't know what time. It's probably going to be 4 o'clock my time. But really good series. If you're not paying attention to this one, if you're on the West Coast and you didn't wake up to watch this one, or made it to the TV late, pay attention to this one. This one is going to be a banger for sure. Let me know what you guys thought about the game. What do you think, man? I don't know. Let me know. I really feel like if Florida can keep their play up like they did today, I'm pretty sure Tampa's going to come back a lot stronger now. They have to. They're down 1 already. Any team that's on the road wants to split the series if they can go back, even tie it up to their home arena. But I expect the hitting to be picked up for sure. Pretty evenly matched game. Looking at it, other than the takeaways, that's the big draw there. They gotta clear it up in the middle. I'm gonna jam out. Third period's about to start. I will catch you guys after this game. Peace out, homies.